Let's go, Native Gaming versus Sentinels.
Kind of underperformed.
Let's go, Sparty!
Coming into their own this week. Mikewin starting with a nice snipe here is definitely a good start to their endeavor, but I mean, we've said it many times about these squads that Mikewin finds himself on. They could beat anybody, but they could also lose to anybody. But yesterday, they definitely iced up, and we'll have to see if they can continue that here on.
Yo, capture the flag is Sentinels. This is their jam.
Hitting his shots as Monster finds the
This is their jam. I'm serious.
Snipe as well that could provide
Dude, my duo loves capture the flag on Argyle, and then so does our friend that we play with. I don't understand what's wrong with you psychopaths.
Back to
Crazy.
Sentinels, as it does. Booba now with the sniper in his hands.
Boopity doopity.
Work with 5 to be in fact going to need to reload after a potential headshot here. But instead,
Boo Doo Boo's the one who taught me how to jump with a repulsor. Well, he didn't teach me. I just watched his lives and learned.
Kill feed though, so he immediately gets into safer cover in the vent here. Knows how important it is that he maintains his life with the sniper rifle. So he's just buying time right now for his teammates to come off.
Oh damn, that was on APG.
With the no scopes has been so impressive throughout the lifespan of Halo Infinite. If he can get another kill here, he's going to use the repulse to send Collect back, but Collect said no. I have a
Collect took it.
He hits his own no scope and shuts Boo Boo down, and he might be able to stop this flag run.
Snipers making a lot of impact here early, only 90 seconds off the clock, and we've already seen.
Yeah, there's so many sniper kills right now.
S7 no scope body.
There is. I just feel the tension in this match.
Dominate here, top mid, claim this positioning for his. It could spur a potential pull here for Native Gaming as McWin pushes up on the left side. He's got Monster helping out, and a late delayed assist there for Collect off that damage he got earlier on Boo Boo Doo. That's one of the longest delayed assists I've seen. As Native Gaming looks to make good work of that advantage, but no, they go 2 down.
This is so scary. I'm so scared right now.
Once again.
Oh!
This looks
Collect is on a killing spree right now.
Collect, in my opinion, the X factor of all X factors. When this guy
nice little grapple. Do you see that Renegade? He didn't fall off the map.
The top 4 of tournaments,
I'm just kidding.
Grand finals. We did see him paired with Monster in a previous tournament on that complexity roster that defeated Optic to finish top 2 in an online tournament. So, and he was playing some of the best.
How does the volume sound for everybody? Can you hear me fine? Can you hear them fine?
Coming out hot early. This actually does bode very well for Native Gaming.
APG.
Oh, we got APG right here.
Peeking through the floors to spot Sparty, take him down. Falcated though, answers back for Sentinels, makes it a 3v3 for now. Argyle, a map that requires so much map control, and
they're a little quiet.
At least 2 rounds of slays to feel comfortable about the run.
My volume's good. Okay, hold on.
Screen is gonna have a grapple to work with as well. Looking to see if that piece of equipment can get into the mix here as Sparty makes good use of it early.
I don't want it to drown me out, but I don't want it to be too loud. Does that make sense?
Map for sure. Like you said, there's a lot of map space to cover. So one of the problems in Capture the Flag is sometimes you'll get 3 dead, and then you push into their base.
I turned it up just a little.
Now spawning, and they kill you before you can get the flag out of the base. But if you have a grapple and you get 3 dead, you can just launch yourself in and get a flag pull. So I expect Sparty to try to spare his life here long enough to perhaps use the grapple for a flag run.
Lethal staying alive, 1 HP.
A little bit more louder for LVT.
But the fragmentation prevents him from re-shielding. Tried to reposition, but could not. 3 go down for Sentinels.
What about that for LVT?
Gaming, so they don't feel comfortable enough to really make a good run out of it. They're going to need that extra round of slays like we talked about, and Monster's looking for that exactly. Has a 1v1 against Lethal, but Lethal from the office with an extra cup of coffee. I'm sure that's a comp.
Oh my god, he said Lethal from the office, because you guys know that Lethal is literally in an office space right now playing.
Having some home internet problems, so he's been renting an office to play in these tournaments. I mean, this man is all business, right? This literally driving.
What if he's playing in a suit right now?
He's commuting, Eli.
I mean, yeah,
he's literally commuting to work.
He's done well to do so. I mean, yesterday they were looking red hot. He was a big factor in their success yesterday, and he's already got the most kills on his team.
Want to point out that Collect is going. He has 10 kills right now on the board.
Just seemed to find
most with assists on the board right now is going to be APG. Good for him.
6 performance. That'll be a great start.
6, 5, and 5. So 5 of those kills also is accounted for like him team shooting. Lethal is pretty close next up on the board in assist-wise with 4.
For that mid-map control, Native Gaming go 2 down, only 1 for Sentinels.
But
Falcon can stay alive. He can really extend
kind of an even, almost like an even game as far as like slays and stuff go.
Things are going to reset once again. It looks like 3 go down for Sentinels though.
3 down on Sentinels. This could be a pull.
Native Gaming, as you can see, Collect here edging towards the blue side of the map, but he needs a little bit more team support. He's the furthest one up for now, but he goes down. Back and forth we go.
Buenos dias, blue.
It was 3 dead, but it was staggered. As soon as the third one dies, the first one that was dead is respawning. So this is a map that you often have to have 3 enemies dead and still maintain 3 of your team alive, because one player runs the flag, one player covers that player as they get out of the base, and then you need that third player to watch
we're in
the
game 1
spawners
still.
and cover the cutoff. So
capture the flag, Argyle 0-0.
Whenever they lose a player, they're just ensuring they don't fall.
Collect is leading the board in slays right now.
And that's why we haven't really seen
Collect and Lethal almost similar stats, except for Lethal has more assists but has died a little bit more.
At the same time.
That's a great point, Eli. This is probably one of the
This match needs to be over in 30 minutes. I'm in the first heat for the Olympics. I hope you get a gold medal today, Hall.
4 for the opposing team, and if you go 2 down in that process, it's probably not even worth overextending, quote unquote, into the base and getting a pull. Here we see.
Woo! That was a big pull.
Only 1 down for Native Gaming, and that exemplifies why it's so important.
That was a good pull by them. I am not even gonna front.
Sling that flag forward towards the cap.
That's a cap for Native.
Almost had a little bit of a fumble at the goal line, but
that was. Did you see that though? He flew.
Native Gaming go up 1-0.
Did you see the speed that Collect left the base with that flag?
That's what I'm saying.
Lift to the other team's grapple platform.
Dude, he flew.
Grapple, and then use it to hit the grapple super slide. Not an easy tactic, by the way. Practice it in campaign because you guys.
I'm in the second, and I have C9 in my lobby. Is C9 not playing today?
Fastest flag cap I've ever seen on this map.
Grapple on Argyle is not a piece of equipment, Eli. It's a power-up for all intents and purposes. And the fact that you don't have camo anymore top mid, I think that's absolutely safe and fair to say.
Oh, C4.
You gotta get the grapple in your hands if you want to score here. And we saw that from Collect, zooming across the map in record-breaking time and pace as they go up on the board 1-0, and with how difficult it is to score on Argyle,
come on, Sparty.
Probably feeling pretty comfortable with this 1-0 lead, but they don't want to let up 3 go down for Native Gaming, and now Sparty is in the base.
Let's go, Sparty.
Sentinels now pushing through. A team wipe goes down, and Sparty's out cleanly. All 4 up for Sentinels. Back foot spawns here for Native Gaming.
Sparty gets taken down, but do you see the QT usage by Boo Boo Dubu? He was in a very precarious spot. Use it to stay alive a little bit longer, but Monster's in perfect positioning to shut him down. This flag is still mid-map. I have to imagine members of Sentinels are going to continue to rush the flag, but they can't just do so blindly. They're going to get a couple of kills as Lethal gets an insane stick on Mikwin. A little bit of luck in that one, but also just predicting exactly where Mikwin tried to go. And they've got
Let's go, Sentinels. Let's go, Sentinels.
But look at this man on your screen. Collect. Trying to turn it into another one for Native Gaming as he gets
Collect is on fire right now.
Gonna be the over. No, he's gonna use such great discipline to not overextend while one shot, so he can stay alive and continue to delete.
That was crazy.
Delayed overkill there. You'll call it.
Someone needs to take down Collect. Thank you. No offense, K.
As he eventually goes down.
Simmer down.
Not before we have a 1-all tie. We had just seen Native Gaming quickly score a flag of their own, and Sentinels answer right back.
APG just wasted out the ammo. Did you see that? That was smart.
Look at that. Burning the sniper so that Boo Boo Dubu can't put his sniper to work. He's also one of the standout snipers in this lobby. But like I said, Collect, I could tell from his screen early, this man woke up and had the right mixture of coffee or whatever he uses to wake up. But this guy is on fire. And this reminds me of the Collect that we saw when that Complexity roster finished second place in that prior tournament. So this man is playing with some extra energy today, and if he can keep this up, this is absolutely a team that could cause some upsets.
Collect, a rising star throughout seasons 1 and 2, but now in season 3 is looking to arrive. So we swap over here to Falcate it, pushes deep into the base of Native, and he's gonna have a flag out. Only 2 down for Native Gaming. Usually you need a couple more slays because of that. Falcate gonna stop at that 3rd mark on the map, 33% line or so, as he knows he needs another slay, but he might just get slayed here. Down to 1 HP, down to the bottom portion of the red base, and he's still staying alive, milking his life.
That was good life, good milk.
Chaos for Native Gaming, as that's going to allow Sentinels to get back up on this flag, and Lethal has it, but mistimes it a little bit as Monster's creeping under the bed, right to the left and right of Lethal and Sparty as they both go down, and Monster gets the re.
Such great positioning from Monster. Obviously had already gone that way in order to return the flag, but finds himself in a perfect position to not only finish the next flag runner Lethal, but also Sparty who was holding down top mid. He's now going to try to earn top mid for himself. Probably had a call out for Falcated here. Get some great shots down, but Falcated, one of the toughest
Collect
kills in the
flying
game.
with
Let me
that
tell
thing
you, this guy
again.
does not miss many shots.
Corvus, thank you so much for the sub. Corvus, listen, what your tweet this morning about Valentine's Day?
In between using that last grapple or grabbing a repulsor at bottom mid instead.
You wild for that.
To dip back, stay alive, McWin here.
You're so wild for that one.
Of the base, Sentinels go all 4 down, and that's
I love reading your tweets. You're my favorite person on Twitter.
90 seconds left. Look to steal this one in game 1.
McWin just playing defense here at his base.
I love
at
it.
the same time, his teammates are getting kills on the opposite side of the map. It's a perfect storm
good job,
to get
Sparty.
this flag far, but Collect scuffs his movement just a little bit. Hits
Come on,
the edge of
Sentinels.
that, the railing there, doesn't get the clamber. It gets taken down. We'll have to see
Again, looking at the assist
short.
column,
Monster trying to
APG
cover
leading in
with the sniper
assists
on the
right
other
now. So
side, but
Native
he's
Gaming has been
missing.
leading with assists like this
Flag
whole
is
series.
almost home, but this last stretch of space to get into the base is not easy to make.
2v2. McWin and Collect, the last 2 alive for Native Gaming, as Collect has the snipe in his hand, looking to secure the game-winning score and really preventing a counter cap here. They're going to do that. 3 go down for Sentinels. As Collect is going to help return the flag. Score
Native
number
Gaming
2
got
for
it.
Native Gaming as they take the lead. with
That's
less
silly
than a minute
me.
left.
2 different people.
Unbelievable. This isn't
Oh
over,
man, that
though.
was
Sentinels,
crazy.
if they can find a way to get several dead right now, they can absolutely get the flag out and score again before regulation and force an OT. I do find sometimes in situations like this, teams might
Native
play
does
defense a little
no.
too
Native
hard,
has
a little bit too
barcode as
scared,
their
and Falcon is
fourth.
going to find Collect. That's a big kill right now. Collect was kind of gatekeeping this entire lane of the map for Sentinels. They're going to get this flag pull. They're going to need to find some more slays though. Lethal gets a trade. Ooh goes down. It's a 2v2 for now, and we're going to reset the situation entirely. If Sparty can get one more kill here as his teammates come off spawn, this could stay out, but looks like the return might come through.
Sparty, the last Spartan standing, and the last hope for Sentinels as he will go down and their chances dwindle away.
It's okay. We
for
go next.
recapturing a tie here, 2-2. It's not going to happen. Native Gaming take game 1.
We
A
go
thrilling
next.
one
We
at
go
that. Took
next.
a little while to get score. Get
Barcode
score
is a
going,
good
but once
choice.
we did, it was a really
Yeah,
exciting.
that's the
latter
rumor.
half
That's
of
the
match.
rumor we
saw
should say.
3 scores going in about 6 minutes or so. It was a stalemate for the first 6, but plenty of action after that as Native Gaming take game 1, 2-1.
Very impressive start. I mean, for me, it's all eyes on Collect. This man put up insane numbers, 27 and 13. And you might be saying, he's only got 4 assists.
Yeah,
but
look at that
the
damage.
man. And the reason he doesn't have assists is because everyone he looked at died to his own hand. He didn't need
Sentinel's
any help,
just
you know
warming
what I
up.
mean?
It's okay. What the heck?
We've ever seen in Halo, period. I feel
Well,
like
let me
he
refresh it like
can-
this too. Maybe that'll help.
Tim is he needs to find
We go
out
next.
how to play this way all the time. But for now, things are looking pretty good for Native.
Yeah, it reminds me of a Stellar game, right? Where he's got all that damage but no assist. Oh, why is that? Oh, he's sniping everybody in the face. Or he's taking him close quarter combat and using the no-scope melee combination. We saw Collect do plenty of that as we see the triple kill here. Had a great game, really spurred that first score and helped him score number 2 as well as we set our sights on Recharge TS for game 2.
This game type, definitely more of a chess game, and I'll be honest with you, Sentinels is very good at this chess game. This map, I think, one of their best maps. They are very comfortable with many different scenarios and how they play out, but I would also say the same thing about them on Argyle CTF. The difference with Argyle CTF is it is very X-Factor-ish, if that's a word, because it really comes down to who's hitting those snipes. It did happen to be Native in that game that hit the right snipes, but for Sentinels in this game, I think they're going to be a lot more comfortable.
I agree. I think Argyle CTF is a little on the periphery of what people expect from Halo. Map game modes combination is we have a little bit more of a traditional TS here. Game 2, 2-0 lead for Sentinels. Native Gaming has not gotten on the board just yet, and it really speaks to how slow and methodical the pace is here to start things off. Almost feels like a winner final in the sense that neither team wants to give an inch. 1-4 now as Sentinels build on that lead. Native Gaming do get on the board, but they're still down by a couple slays. Make it 1.
Honestly, really well played by Native there. Sentinels seem to have pretty good positioning. They had broken through into the gold side and they're still here, but they're unable to get all the way through. Monstcr applying a ton of damage, knows that his teammates will be able to follow up on that damage most likely.
I like your cut,
End up
G.
getting
Hey, yo,
just one
thanks.
kill out of the
Oopsie.
situation though on Falcated while losing 3 players of their own. Collect gonna wisely back up into A here. No point in pushing into gold. Probably expects that Sentinels are currently in gold. You see that he was positioning himself to defend from that side, but Sentinels actually choosing to rotate all the way through the long haul to the seaside. I don't think Native Gaming is expecting this right now.
Yeah, that element of surprise takes down Monster, takes down APG, and if not for McWin there at the top of the half wall, making a play himself, everybody does in fact go down, despite that play from McWin. Wow, unbelievable there as Sentinels balloon this lead. They double up after what was just a 1-kill game.
Sparty just got a double kill on Collect that he had no business getting. He was one shot before even seeing Collect on his screen from the looks of it. Finds the melee kill without trading out, which is massive. They're now building a significant lead here. Boo Doo somewhere off screen with the shock rifle. Gotten a few kills here. Monster gonna go down to the stick from Falcated. Boo I guess no longer has the shock. Must have been taken down since I saw that in the kill feed. But look at this. They're playing their process. Looks like Sparty has the camo. And he gave the shock to Sparty because Sparty got the camo. That's exactly what happened here. So Sparty gonna try to find a kill, and I expect the rest of Sentinels to come in right after.
Yeah, stacking power weapons with power-ups makes for a powerful Spartan here as we see
Sorry,
Sparty
I'm back. My work was texting me, and I was like, I already told
play
y'all.
via the assist. As McWen goes down on the other side of the map, Sparty looking to find a few more members of Native Gaming, and they're all spawning at gold. A little bit of a stalemate again. Again, the pace of play, despite what looks like a big lead for Sentinels, it is, but they've done it slowly
I believe so.
Which is not what I think of when I think of Sparty McFly, Eli.
I think this is all in the IGL comms from Boo Doo. I mean, if you watch the way these guys played 2v2s, it was very methodical, very thoughtful.
Are they all wearing the Spartanals? That's like the third time I've done that.
They're not just.
Are they all wearing the Sentinels armor? Do we know?
You know, it's more nuanced than that. They're saying we've got a couple players. We see two of them. There's two in gold. Let's try to hit them on the right side and the left side simultaneously. They set it up with good communication, but right here, Native on a bit of a roll themselves, able to take a couple players down, but Falcated shutting that push down with a nice double kill, and we're back to square one for Native Gaming.
Yeah, APG with nice use of the battle rifle to take down 2, but he goes down shortly after, and they're going to need much more than +2s to come back in this one as they're down by a collective 9 slays, 3 possessions, as Sentinels have really opened this thing up, heading into the 30s. When TS officially starts, APG looking to stay alive at the back of blue. He's got some help there.
That was a good little get out.
He's going to stay alive. He's going to push out.
I like that. Spartanals, me too.
And this is going to be key.
Spartanals.
APG and the rest of Native Gaming needs some form.
I hope it's back to business soon too, honestly.
They want to come back in this one, but for now, it's been all Sentinels, and they're doing such a good trade. Great example right there of trading out.
You get the camo burned as well. It's a common strategy we see from Sentinels where they elect to try to collapse into C before the camouflage spawns. It is just an easier approach angle from this part of the map, reminiscent of the bottom mid hill. In King of the Hill, you want this C side of the map. It's just easier to get down there. So they do not get full value out of that camo. They do burn it, however, which means there's one less win condition for Native Gaming to start mounting a comeback. Even still, though, Native not doing a bad job here. They've actually brought it within 7.
Yeah, this is huge. You've got it from now a 3 team wipe to a 2 team wipe lead. 6 kills now are all that separates Native Gaming from coming right back. A 2-0 lead in their sights, but Sentinels are looking to tie things up. McWen with low shields is going to dip back to the gold Dorito side of the map. Monster going to check his 6. No flank coming, though. Instead, most of the blue squad over there on the blue side of the map as Falcated finally looks to push through to the A elevator, but Native Gaming, almost like in an oddball, have that A side locked down.
Sentinels thought they had an opening there. Falcated seemingly overextended, thought he could trade out at the very least with APG. Trades definitely in the favor of his team, but the problem was if that kill doesn't go down,
they like texted me and was like, are you gonna be here? And I was like, no, I made different plans because you said we weren't gonna be open. I can't go against them now. I'm sorry.
With the grapple,
so that's why. So then my other manager just texted me and was like, hey, are you coming in today? And I was like, no, I told them.
Nice from the.
What am I supposed to do?
McWen, one of the greatest players of all time, could bring Native Gaming right back in this one as they're only separated by
McWen, you guys, fun fact, McWen plays on a Victrix Gambit.
Really looking to place himself,
his first tournament was at a bar in Kalamazoo, Michigan.
And I think now potentially helping prevent camo pull for Sentinels, but I think Falcated snuck away with it.
2 members of Native died as McWen
that would be a dream,
snipe,
John,
so
truthfully.
Not feeling very comfortable. Choosing to play from the bat ledge. This is usually a pretty vulnerable spot where it's hard to find snipes. But
if you guys just heard me burp, I'm so sorry.
Too
disgusting.
Strong for McWen. Might be one of the oldest players in
the
lobby,
I see Sar in there.
I see Sar. Like it. This guy is one of the best snipers still after all these years. And now they brought it back to within 2 thanks to the amazing snipes out of McWin.
Yeah, great recognition there with the snipe. You saw Boo Boo Doo Boo shield shimmering, didn't wait for his head to drop. Instead, he takes a body. Boo Boo Doo Boo off spawn, gets the headshot eventually from McWen, but oh, he goes down. 3 go down for Native Gaming, and just as it feels
Dude,
like
look at this. Look at the chat. The chat.
Sentinels separate,
All
take
the
3 down,
Spartan,
and take a
all of
3-kill
us are
lead
so
heading
the
into
Spartanals.
40s. Lethal now with that last shot in the snipe. It's gonna miss. It's gonna send the sniper back on respawn. Should be up around the 410 mark.
Look at that. The re-go down for Sentinels happening off screen.
Come on,
exactly
Sentinels.
what happened, but must have been a great push from Native. Now Sparty all by his lonesome in A. This is not where you want to be if you don't have control of gold. It's very easy for Native to collapse in, but he finds a kill.
Good job, Spartan.
Good job to trade out before dying, even in a disadvantageous position. This is now just 1 kill going into the end game. By the way, that shock rifle is going to respawn in about 30 seconds because Sparty fired the last shot around 5:07 on the clock. Takes 1 minute to respawn. We'll have to see if that becomes a factor in the end game here.
Lethal just looking to stay alive and maintain this 2-kill lead as Camo's up here in 20. Lethal at the bottom part of the map, a little out in the open and exposed, but with the rest of Sentinels pushing through, the
It's
focus
tripping
is
me
on
out
them.
that
Lethal
Sentinels
gets
is blue right
pushed through
now.
mid freely, and now he's helping Sparty on the bat ledge.
Let's go.
Takes down McWen as well. Melee on the bat ledge. 2 players there for the bait and switch. That's going
Come on,
to
Sentinels.
Native, and they're only down 1. Eli, 4 minutes left. 44-45. Camo's up.
Oh,
Come on,
no,
Sentinels.
This is not good for Sentinels. They're not in good position. They do have a good angle to approach the camo, but they know that it's bait. Look at this. Collect now with the shock rifle. This man has hit some insane shots with
Let's
his
go,
gun.
Sentinels. Come
Check out
on,
the man's
Sentinels.
Twitter feed. You'll see some of the dirtiest shock rifle kills you've ever seen. It's now a tie game. Neither team really wanting to push for this camo. It's kind of bait for both sides. Sentinels, you can see their formation on that seaside trying to jostle for position. They know Collect is lurking. They're going to use the shroud screen to stop his vision so they can comfortably grab the camo, but they haven't even grabbed it yet. They've actually relocated into the tower. Lethal now finally going to grab it. Sparty finds a back smack on McWin. I don't think that camo got out safely. Looks like Sparty, the last player on this. No, with the grapple.
What a pickup from Collect!
That was
He has
crazy.
the camo with the use of the deadliest catch. Grapple hook pulls camo away, but Sentinels are pulling away with the lead. 48-47. Collect with camo and the shot. The game in his hands. He hits the perfect shot. Takes down Falcade in time. 49.
Oh my God.
Punches up for the 50.
That was crazy.
Unbelievable shot there from
That was
Collect.
crazy.
As Native
That was
Gaming
crazy.
take it, and a 2-0 lead in this series. Oh my God.
Oh my
But listen, hear me
God.
out.
What was that?
Hear me
in
out.
the game?
That was crazy
camo
for
ended
Collect,
up in
but
the
hear me
perfect
out.
position for Collect.
Native did
Grab
not
it
drop a
here.
single map yesterday,
Well, I
and
have to
for it
watch
to
this
be
again.
this
This is
close
Camo grab
with
in Halo
Sentinels
Infinite
says
history,
something
Eli.
too. So they just need to.
Sees it on the bridge, uses the pillar.
That
to
was
make sure he's
so
full camo before
close.
revealing himself.
That
You
was
can tell
so
that Sentinels
close.
knew he grabbed it, so they're trying to avoid the monster under their bed. But the problem is they can't do anything about it. Collect.
That was so incredibly
just
close,
walking
dude.
Bottom middle and hits Sparty for the last kill as his teammates are dying. If he doesn't get this kill, this absolutely could swing the other way. What an insane end game this was, Hunter. Oh my God.
One of the best end games you'll ever see as Collect quite literally steals it from Sentinel, steals the camo as well, as you see him here lining up that grapple hook as he pulls camo. And it's not like with camo he's a ghost bottom mid. He's fully exposed there. He had just hit that shot on Falcade. Sparty knows exactly where he is, but Collect still turns on him 180. Almost like a quick scope, no scope. I don't know what to call that, but we're going to call it a 2-0 lead here for Native Gaming as they look to secure a spot in the winter finals. And for Monster, Eli, usually teams win back-to-back tournaments, but here we're looking at some historical individual performance where an individual might go back-to-back. Unreal here, the run we've seen from Native Gaming this weekend.
That grapple with
As they
Invis
have the
was what
lead
won them
and
the game
momentum
for
in
sure.
Game 3 off the start,
For
already
sure.
proving time.
Definitely looking good, but let's not forget Sentinels did create one of the sickest reverse sweeps we've seen in recent history just yesterday. So you'd know that they talked about it like, yeah, we reverse swept yesterday. Let's just do it again. That's probably part of what was just said in the comms. And also, you're already talking about Monster winning the tournament. Don't forget FaZe and Optic.
John, I updated the command earlier. Are you proud of me?
Shut that down. Absolutely.
I did.
Plus,
I did it all by myself.
ton of monster teams lurking in the
I'm
losers
proud of
bracket
myself.
as well. This is just the first series of the day. It's going to be an insane day of Halo.
Wow, I just saw the oddball mark by their name,
after Sentinels get
and I thought there was a bug at my
time of their
PC. I
own,
was
and
like, get
I
off
love how
there.
Collect wins that TS game 2, and he's starting off with the oddball time. He's the OBJ player for game 3, but it's Falcon.
No, not that one. The bracket one.
Here's the headshot on Collect, and that's going to
All by myself.
even more ball time here.
While I was live.
What was the catalyst yesterday for the reverse sweep on that forbidden CTF? It was Falcated with the sniper. This man knows his job. Says if I can start popping off with the sniper, my team can absolutely win. Look at the movement though.
Let's
from
go.
Collect, just making himself such a difficult kill. The peak shot, he knows like, hey, you're not going to shoot the snipe shot at me. You're going to worry about missing. So Falcated just stares at him for a while. Fortunately, has a teammate there. Mikwen going to try to put the sniper to work.
I'm
but
proud
it
of
crosses
myself.
Back in the hands of Sparty. We already know what this man can do with it. Finds a double kill, but that goes 4 dead for Native Gaming, and the ball's already rotating to the tower. This looks very good for Sentinels.
Sentinels not waiting to rotate that oddball, and neither of these two teams waiting to gather some time here. Already 17-40, not even a minute off that regulation clock. Seeing some heavy OBJ priority as Sentinels.
Oh, that
prioritize the plays
sucks.
For now, 3 go down for Native. Monster, the last player alive on the B side of the map. No 1v1 here with Sparty. Sparty has QT. Could pull some chicanery. He does! Takes him down with the portal. You may not know, chat. If you stand
Dude,
inside
I
of
want to
a
hear a
portal,
listen
the
in on
player
that
uses
right
it,
now.
It instantly vaporizes your soul.
That was insane.
I want to
think
hear.
one
I
of
want to
the
hear the.
first,
I want to hear the comms
what's
on that.
There's a name for that metal. Anybody in chat, help me out. It's the quantum. I don't know. There's a medal for it. I don't think we've seen it on broadcast until now.
Quantum teabag.
He said quantum teabag.
Telefrag. Thank you, chat. Quantum telefrag gets the kill with the portal. I
Quantum
learned that on day one
teabag.
because I decided to be
He
cheeky
said
and try to
that.
camp a guy's portal. He just used it and killed me. So I learned that the first day the quantum translocator was out.
Come
But,
on, Sentinels.
Yeah, first time seeing it on broadcast. Very sick kill from Sparty.
And I saw Sparty do that. I think he was the first player I saw do that about a month ago.
I swear, every
So
time
when
I look
saw him
away
in that
even for a
1v1 with
second, I
Monster, I knew he was
know.
setting up another Twitter clip for Roll Monster as Sparty gets the better of him that time. But for now, Sentinel's getting the better of Native Gaming, but they've got ball control.
Thank you,
And a
John.
pretty nice setup it looks like, but McWen goes into the drink. Still seeing some more ball time here for Native
Yeah,
Gaming.
so drop
despite
should be
all
on
this
and connected for
action going on
everybody.
the
Again, if you
sniper side. It's
guys
a little bit of
need
a
drop
bait.
help,
All the action should be going
I would
down on B side.
reconnect
That's where the ball
your
is.
Halo
Collect
waypoint to
the
your Twitch
well-timed
account,
reset as 2 push
and they
in.
should be on all day, and I will be on all day for you to have
Sentinels
access to
looking good at
them,
the
which should
start,
be
but This
cool.
is just a 4-second game. Native's about to grab the ball.
Shout out to LVT
potentially
again and
steal
to
the lead as
HCS
well,
for
but
making me an official
Monster needs to get
co-streamer
this
for
kill.
today and
This is the
yesterday's
1v1
event.
to Boo Boo Doo.
Double kill.
On the other side,
I
we
love
see
it.
McWin picking up
So
a
shout out to
double
them
kill.
giving me a spot to be an official
And
co-streamer
looks
for
like
the North
Boo Boo's
American
gonna opt
HCS
to rotate
Open.
the
This is
ball into
awesome.
A,
We
but
love this.
doesn't
We
know
love
McWin
watch
is
parties.
here.
It's getting us ready
Looks
for
like all
LAN, which will
Sentinels
be
gonna
really
fight
cool
outside by the
in
turret.
Arlington in March. So also my
Setting up a
birthday,
little
so I can't
cheeky
wait to see
positioning.
everybody in
That's
Arlington.
bait
That will be a
distraction. 3 go
blast.
down for Sentinels. It's time to pick up the oddball for Native Gaming, but they feel Boo Boo Doo Boo might present some danger, but no, instead, McWen finally picks up that oddball as Native Gaming get back in the mix.
Next
and
goal, become a
get back
grassroots
in the
partner. That's
lead,
been a goal for
56
over a
all.
year now. I
So you mentioned a
applied. They
little
never
mini
got back to me,
rotation
so I'm
go
just
down
going to
here.
assume
Native
that I
Gaming
didn't
go
get
through
it, but
now,
that's
which is why
okay.
McWen is starting to
They still
think
pick
differently
me
about
for
his
events, and I still get to do
For
events
now,
with them,
Native
and that's
Gaming
cool.
gonna
You know what I mean? I
take
don't need.
away a 2-second
I
lead,
don't
but that might
like
not last as
as
McWen
much
goes down.
as in how cool it would be to
Okay, got the
have
QT. Let's see if he can
the
take
title of being
a
like
play similar
HCS
to the one Sparty
grassroots,
made.
like a
Boo Boo
member.
finally
I don't
kills in the kill
need
feed. As soon
that
as they get the
title to
setup, that's a
know that
good
I'm like
sign that
a
the ball
good asset to
will
the
be held for a
community.
bit longer.
You know. So that's just kind of how I'm looking
See a
at
nice
it.
rotation from
Just
Falcade.
because
He's
I'm
playing
not
very
gonna-
aggressively here,
I
knowing
feel like
that
a
he
lot
can
of
always
people
just
like kind of
teleport
use that
back,
as like a
but didn't have
defining
any reason to
role
teleport back. If he
and stuff
did
like that. And
go
like
in
I
that
just want to
moment,
be out
he
here and
could
make good
leave his
vibes
ball out to
and
dry.
make
Better to
the
just play
community
bodyguard
what I
on the
want
side
it
of
to
the
be
map.
and work towards
That
my
QT
goals.
is
And
gonna expire.
What a
it
stretch of
happens, it
gameplay here
happens.
for
If it
Sentinels.
doesn't, it
20
doesn't.
seconds. And they go up 20 seconds. Falcated, looking to secure
You know,
more,
but that's not
he's
like
in
the end
back of
goal.
A. You go down for Native. Oh, Monster with a cheeky rotation.
But we
there.
did apply.
Falcated
We
not
applied
looking to allow
last
it, but the bait
year.
switch
They
for
haven't really told
ABG.
anybody
Takes
anything.
him down for now,
But I'm pretty
looks
sure
like
that
ABG should
I
get
asked
cleaned
if I
up. Not
rebranded,
for a
if that
heroic
meant that
play there, but
my
he is gonna go down. 3 go down for Native.
application
Making
would
all
be
4 as
invalid
Collect gets the
because I would be
third
under a new
lethal.
name, and
Pater grabs
I'm
that off ball
pretty
once
sure
again,
they
wants to
said
put in
yeah.
the
So I might
final
have
stretch
like
run
but
here
I put off
for round one
rebranding for
victory.
months.
Sentinels needing just 15 seconds.
Literally, I put it off for
See through the UI
months
there.
because I was
Nicholas
waiting to hear
checking
back
where
from
his teammates' spots
grassroots
was at mud.
because
That's why
I,
he's rotated
you know,
in
I
his
didn't want to like
direction.
risk that.
Monster getting
And I
his
never heard anything
assassinated,
back,
maybe
so
not
I just
aware
did
that
it
Sparty was
because
also
I
there.
applied
Kind of a
almost a year
last-ditch effort
ago.
though, right? Like, you have
It'll
to
be a
kill the
year in
oddball player
April,
now.
so
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to run past enemies just to try
Good job,
to make something
Sentinels.
happen. Ends up not being enough, but here's a little replay of the Sparty translocator kill. Sees that he's going for the melee.
I want to hear a
instantly
listening on that so bad.
onto him. Oh my god.
You got that like Prometheus.
The more you put into all of this, the more you'll be noticed, the more options. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, you know, and I think too that like a lot of my first year I was focused on live streaming, and I wasn't focused on making content with context or content outside of just live streaming. So that's where I really started to push myself this year in like kind of out of my comfort zone and kind of just like creating more content with context, and like actually that's gonna help me get to my goals, you know, and like the end goal is to be like a desk host or like a tournament host, you know. So
25 to 24 wins.
This is a good way to continue to work towards that goal, and like doing my podcast and doing interviews and stuff is a really good way to help me get towards that goal. And like, why not make content out of it? So like I do have some content pieces I'm gonna work on this week, which are really cool. I'll probably work on them tomorrow a little bit, but I have a Boo Boo Doo Boo and Spartan video that's gonna come out, which I'm really excited about.
And Eli, you brought up the deja vu.
Maybe I'll redo native gaming too once that comes off. I hope Sparty does clip it later. I'm trying to hear the listening.
Deja vu. It's the same case here. A day later, at the same exact time, just about. Falcated 16, 1, and 8.
You think if I offer them $5, they'll let me do a listen-in if I just sit in there and mute? I won't say a single word to them.
Afterwards, I believe no shots left. So Sniper going to be a moot point on the map. Everybody
I just want to hear the comms.
Control of this oddball. Some old-fashioned DMR usage.
Right now, we're not seeing what we saw from Monstcr previously. I mean, as I say that, he gets a triple kill, but feels like Monstcr's
I asked. He's just very busy, you know, and he's not obligated to like give anybody his time. So I understand, but he's kind of busy. I would love to though.
Deaths in game 2. That's 5 too many.
I really want to try to do like one-on-one interviews with players. Right now I'm kind of just working on getting it like via text, so like just kind of like get them a little bit more comfortable with me and stuff. But I would love like I hope that one day I can like sit down and like actually have an interview with a player.
Interesting enough, Native Gaming are going to win out that 50-50.
Oh, I know for sure they might get checked, but that's why you would ask. I wouldn't just do it randomly.
Maintain the momentum. No, they don't expect these two players to come through the rat tunnel. Very smart push from Sentinels. Most teams
I think it's more about the content you put out after the stream is over.
Maybe neglect that bottom middle angle.
Kind of, but I really don't agree with that, just because I think that essentially if you're not actively live streaming, your live stream is dead, right? And usually just clips from a stream aren't really as entertaining as what actual content is, and at the end of the day, long form content is king. So like YouTube is like typically ideal, where you would want to go to like actually make a career and like have longevity with your career and stuff like that would like be on YouTube. You could post a YouTube video tomorrow and it not make anything for 5 years, but in 5 years that video could make you, you know, thousands of dollars and stuff like that too. So
but he's got the traditional 14 assists where you
and I feel like people are more willing to watch like versus a live stream. People are more willing to watch like a story, if that makes sense. People like storyline, storytelling. And that's what I'm trying to like when I do things. I want to try to focus on creating a story.
It's not often you have most kills, most
at least that's what I
assists,
try.
least deaths, and most
I hope that makes
all-time for
sense.
your team. Those stats are out of control. Falcated finally one-upping him in the kill department, but
I just feel like it's very hard to tell a story like over a live stream.
Like every time they get some amount of
because it's real time.
Down very quickly. APG getting a kill, but having to run away and hide.
But that was another reason why I picked up on like another side gig, was just because
for Native they're gonna have to try to win this next game.
I wanted more stability.
We're seeing a little bit more of
you know what I mean? Oh my gosh, good luck, Halt.
Dwindle away as Native Gaming are looking to get back in this one.
Well, you're helping out the community grow now, getting attention with the weekly Wednesday. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, Ladies Night is really cool. I'm really excited about that podcast. I have a really big Ladies Night that's coming up on March 6th. You gotta be here for it. Y'all are gonna want to be here for it. That's all I gotta say. Is everyone's gonna want to be here for it. It is going to be crazy.
3 go down for Native Gaming, and Sentinels
literally crazy.
Right back.
Sentinels want to close this game in a hurry. McWin coming off spawn, finding a good route to apply pressure to the ball carrier. That's going to stop the time scoring for Sentinels. It's also going to buy time for his team to show up. He's also going to teleport back to safety. Honestly, great plays out of McWin, but 2 of his teammates
Come on,
get taken
Sentinels.
down,
We're
make
so
that
close to
3.
this.
Now it's just Collect left.
For those of you that don't know, there is a Halo Olympics going on today as well, with I believe HCS Pro Talk, right?
On the C platform.
Or is it Halo Fun Time?
Along the middle of the map.
Either way, both are great like people.
There. You can see on the screen door, Sentinels with the camo to work with. Valkated wants to avoid any errant damage falling into
I
the
believe
mortar
it's
chute
HCS
of
Pro
Bubu
Talk,
as he
though.
drops undetected. Now gets some shots into the back of APG. Doesn't clean up though, and doesn't get the slay. Instead, Collect takes down Bubu. And could this spur Native Gaming right back in this match?
This could be it.
It's not something we're used to seeing. Bubu getting 0 value out of a camo. I don't know the last time I've seen that. This man usually somehow makes a massive play with it. Lethal gonna just drop into the face of Native and shut down the ball player. Also buy some space for his teammates to push in and throw the ball off the map. This player, I think, just gonna fall.
Oh, yeah. I
without
see what you're
question.
saying.
McWin taking a page out of Renegade's
Yes.
book, falling off the
I
map,
do
making
try to
it
put
a
out
little bit easier
recaps
for
during the
opponents,
tournament
but-
too, so that way everybody can watch.
Well, I mean, it's going to take a huge comeback here. There's
It's on
only a
Pro
minute
Talk.
left on
Okay,
the
cool,
clock,
cool,
so
cool.
not only does Native have to hold the ball significantly
Collect just
here, but
popped
they
off,
can't drop
though.
it very much either.
I almost wonder
Collect
if
has the
McWin
most ball time on their
purposely
team
fell off the map, knowing that his positioning was
as a
better off
whole,
on the
so
dummy
he's
side to help
doing
with that
pretty
rotation
good.
to Snipes. And look at this, McWin spawns instantly on dummies, gets that opening break slay to rotate.
It's not all
this
about
oddball
just
out
the
to
kills
snipe
and
tower.
deaths, you know what I'm
Heads up
saying?
play
You gotta
there
filter in
from
the
one of
objective
longest
and
hitting
the
hero
like
in the community,
assists and
McWin.
all that. He has
As he now
38
has the snipe in his
seconds
hand,
on
double kill,
ball.
looking for the
Nobody else on the
triple.
team has that.
Putting some plays and that
And
snipe
11
to
kills
work.
and 8
He wanted
assists,
to
so
have
like he's
Bubu
putting in
I thought
work.
He had that, but for now he has the snipe tower and has Native Gaming.
Is he
right
putting
back
in as
this
much work
one.
as
They're only
Sentinels?
down by
No,
single
look at
digits.
Boo Boo Doo.
It's actually looking phenomenal for Native. We can't give him credit for jumping off the map on purpose until we ask him. I mean, he's an honest guy. He'll tell us if it was on purpose or not. We have heard of that strategy before, though. Ryan Noob, known for just jumping off the map, spawning on
Let's
the
go,
cover side
Sentinels.
to-
This is
to
it.
spawn better for the next cycle. So it's not out of question. I think unlikely, but now Native Gaming, their setup is fully broken. Sparty's got the QT, so he can apply some pressure safely. Goes back to the portal. Probably hears a call out that somebody is weak here at the turbine. Now he's a bit closer to his ball player as well. And with several going down for Native, Sentinels just have to hold off this last push here and they could win this round.
Massive moment in the match as it looked like Native Gaming were going to steal round 2 and tie things up, but now Sentinels only need
Quantum.
a few more seconds, but
Thanks
they
for
go
the
3 down.
follow.
Bubu, last player alive. They're going to reset that.
I'm doing
oddball.
good. How are you doing?
Monster is there to pick it up.
I'm
You hear
honestly
Jeff
really
Tyson
rooting
in
for
your ear. 30
Sentinels.
seconds left. About 30 seconds separating these two teams, so Native Gaming are going to have to play perfectly if they want to avoid an L here. They do have the oddball rotated out. APG is going to go into the drink, and that's going to tick more time away.
This is so
15 seconds
scary.
left.
And Sentinels only need 4 seconds. They're definitely going to try to secure some kills before just going straight for it. McWin in a great spot to force the fumble. Also got Monster here with them to get the beatdown with the oddball. This player has to scurry away. Honestly, insane that he's survived this long using the repulsor as well.
Oh my
4
god.
seconds on the clock. They're holding this, and they've got to hold it for the duration of this hold.
Just simply staying alive there was massive for Bubu as he drained at least an extra 10 seconds off the clock. 3 feeling like nanoseconds. 2. 91 though. As Native Gaming might just come back. Monster down to 1 HP. 1 second separating these two teams. 2 seconds left on the clock as Monster rotates it. But does he toss the oddball off to APG? Yes, he does! As Native Gaming do in fact steal round 2. What?
That was wild.
Communication here
My
in
God.
this moment. APG's probably saying, throw it to me, throw it to me, throw it to me. Because he knows
My
the pressure's
God.
coming. APG sees the ball, might not have enough height to travel to him, so he actually drops to catch it.
That was crazy. We're gonna clip that right now.
Finishes the hold with 2 seconds on the clock. What an insane clutch out of Native Gaming.
Hold
The
on. I
level
literally
of
need to put
ice
that
right now from Native
on
Gaming
Twitter
in
right
games
now,
2 and
dude.
3 has been unreal. It has them
That
right
was
back in this
literally
game 3 and
so-
vying for that sweep against Sentinels. Unbelievable. Sentinels with a surprise sweep yesterday. They're about to get surprise sweeped here today if they're not careful here in game 3. Sparty.
I can't even handle that right there.
Native Gaming
I
secured
literally
15
can't even
seconds
handle what I
before
just
going
saw.
down and resetting that oddball. A nice little Hail Mary toss towards the, I don't even know what side of the map there for Bubu as that oddball does not get reset. Actually, Sentinels are able to grab it before falling off the map because of that Hail Mary from Bubu, and they're about to tie things up, maybe even regain the lead.
Boo trying to find this positioning. You saw his squad creating this L shape through the tower to back green, and then Boo in A. They force the spawns.
This is game 3, right?
As possible from the ball carrier. Boo also correctly getting out of dodge when he sees the pressure coming through top center.
That's crazy.
Now they're creating the L shape once again to force the spawns on the dummy side. Looks like they lost their player in A though, so that opened the spawns in A at the perfect time for Native to spawn there. They recognize it though, and Lethal's going to get the ball off the map to reset this situation.
Game 3, round 6.
Sentinels double up here on Native Gaming, looking to regain that momentum. Important in the opening sequences of this round 3 after Native Gaming stole the ball and maybe even the hearts of Sentinels. They are regaining. Boo with this snipe has been on a tear, protecting the oddball carrier previously on the B side of the map. Now he's looking to open up more control for Native over by the screen door. But that's not going to happen. Instead, the ball's going to rotate out.
Dude, look at my face.
Native Gaming are going to go 3 down as Falcated, one of the last members alive for
Jeez.
Sentinels. Sentinels does have
that was crazy, dude. Let's come on, Sentinels. They're mad now.
It is not phased by a single round loss or a game loss or even being down 2-0 in the series. His iron mentality definitely leading his team to maintain their confidence. They knew they should have had that second round. Playing with a lot of fire.
That face is the thumbnail shot.
Right now they've got a pretty massive lead. Native though, getting some semblance of control in this moment. And this ball's probably about to get reset once again.
Oh, I like the phase skins this year. I think they all look cool, but the ones that were like Sandstorm, I didn't like those ones.
Taking that 2-0 victory because he's dominating here. 32 slays, the most on his team, and he's got 123 seconds of ball time. And don't forget the assist, 21. He's towering over his teammates.
Yeah, this is crazy.
The stat sheet, but more often than not, the stats that Boo puts up are impactful. So you know Boo having himself a hell of a game, and it's propelled Sentinels here to a 40-second lead in round 3. But Monster with the camo looking to change that. Has the oddball and in a position to rotate it back to the screen door. 3 players there on the snipe side, but it looks like Monster's going to sneak away. He does, in fact, get that rotation to the A side.
Hi, Gamer Groove.
This is a over 30 kill disparity in Sentinel's favor, by the way, but Native playing well enough to keep this into a round 3 situation with some insane plays at the end of that
Come
round.
on, boobity doobity.
Not playing bad here, but oddball time has not been as efficient.
Come on, boobity doobity, you can do it.
They finally have the ball in a hold in a position that they could rack up some time. This is a situation where Sentinels has to slow it down. They have to talk about what lanes they're hitting, what information do they have. Right now, Lethal going bottom mid probably gets the information. There's several players bottom mid that allows Boo to cross top mid a bit more freely, knowing that most of his opponents are underneath him. Also now trying to cut off the ball player, forcing this play ball, and Sentinels played that situation very well.
Boo read that rotation like a book. I mean, granted, you got the UI HUD indicator letting you know where that oddball's going, but still impressed with the positioning here from Boo.
Come on, Sentinels.
Shot down bottom mid, gets the assist, but for now, just keeping this Native Gaming roster at bay. And if Boo can pop off here with a snipe, instead it's going to be Monster getting a rotation. No, he does not make it through. Boo gets the slay, and he's still holding on to that snipe. 4 shots to work with.
Monster playing similarly to how he played on SSG last week. Just recognizing, hey, I'm surrounded by phenomenal slayers. I'm going to become the oddball carrier. He's done a good job to do so, but in some situations, maybe overextending to try to force the ball hold. Here he's going to shut down the ball holder, and he's got a sniper to work with, so he can perhaps apply some pressure to the players coming out spawn. Can't hit the no-scope on Boo playing this very tricky. Gets some good grenades down, but unable to take him down. APG is going to take down Boo for him as well, and this looks like potential comeback, but no, 2 go dead in the feed, and you have to imagine the rest of Sentinels are going to come swarming in.
And it looks like a lot of the cheeky rotations are going to Native Gaming, like you said. Massive numbers disparity for Sentinels, but more often than not, when that oddball's in a 50-50 spot, Native Gaming are getting the rotation, and they're getting the plays now. Collect takes down Sparty, and this could push Native Gaming to the snipe tower with the oddball. 4 go down for Sentinels, and they're going to do just that. McWin going to work his way to the snipe. He's going to work his way towards a comeback lead for Native Gaming. It was once a 40-second lead for
This is
Sentinels,
crazy.
now Native Gaming
I need everybody to know how crazy this is.
Playing with camo, but Lethal with the tricky play around the pillar. So important.
This oddball game.
Collect in that moment. Not only that, but he also takes out the oddball carrier that could have been.
I need to
the start
put a
of the
blanket on me. I'm cold. This
Sentinels
oddball
had
game
not made such a great play
has me
to
on the
shut
edge of my
down camo
seat.
player here. Now he's going to try to contest the new ball after forcing the play ball. Boo finding a kill on the other side. But 2 go dead for Sentinels. Lethal has to just gatekeep. He's actually the last player alive for Sentinels. Needs to slow this play down. Look at McWin though. He grabs the ball and the repulsor, repulses the ball towards his teammates before getting taken down. And that's going to be some extra time for Native Gaming.
Another one.
I'm going to ruin my shorts.
Where Native Gaming earned the rotation, and now they've earned the lead up by 20 seconds. 20 seconds away from shutting the door on Sentinels, ending this series in 3-0 fashion. As Falcated has other ideas. 3 go down for Native Gaming instead. Sentinel's going to get that rotation out to the screen door. Can they hold, though?
Okay, it's gonna have to hit some shots, and he does. That's such an important kill to get in this moment. First player down in the push. It's going to open the door for Sen to hold the ball for even longer. They wanted to rotate it to the B side, but thought better of it, understanding the spawns. Now, this is dangerous, though. For them to lose this setup means
this is a crazy game.
They're going to have to win this fight right here, right now.
Monster, low HP, oddball in the hands of Sentinels, but all 4 go down. And Monster could inch Native Gaming even closer. One final push for Sentinels, and you might see some overextension desperation here. Falcated not going to be able to wait, most likely. Yes, that's the case. Falcated goes down early because of that situation in the match. Native Gaming needing 3, 2, 1 as they will secure the comeback. Heroic in
That's
game 2.
crazy.
Heroic in game 3 as they earn the 3-0 sweep over Sentinels, sending them to the lower
3-0
bracket.
sweep
Native
over
Gaming
Sentinels.
Continue their run in the
We're gonna make a crazy face. Ready?
all the way to the winner final. Wow.
That's for my
I'm at a loss
thumbnail.
For words. This guy Monster just makes every team he joins.
That's for my thumbnail. What do you guys think?
I don't understand it. The Monster. Someone needs to make a documentary on the Monster effect.
That's crazy.
Look at the efficiency, Eli. You talked
So
about
y'all,
30 slays.
I would really love to see the accuracy.
If it was Halo 2, they would have won this game by 30 seconds. Instead, they take
That's
the
crazy.
L 3-0 as we send things back
Monster
to the
saved Native for sure.
On an
That was
incredible
GG's. That was a good series. That was crazy.
My reaction